Good audio quality and tight editing can truly make or break your long-form podcast or video content. Having spent years creating long shows and trying to chop them up, I can tell you the biggest bottleneck for most solo creators is simply a lack of time, not a lack of ideas. You absolutely do not want to spend an entire day scrolling through a 90-minute interview just to pull out 10 usable, snackable clips. This is precisely where implementing smarter, faster tooling becomes an absolute necessity for your workflow. Today, I'm walking you through a complete workflow that gets you pristine output incredibly fast, requiring minimal fiddling afterward. We will cover real editing choices, exactly what to do when a microphone sounds merely meh, and how I finally get a stack of ready-to-post clips without losing my entire weekend. The core problem you face is recording a long conversation, like a co-hosted podcast or a 90-minute interview, and needing short vertical and horizontal clips for all your platforms. If you attempt to handle this process manually, you are guaranteed to spend hours upon hours just slogging through the raw footage. Using generic editing tools often leaves you doing a ton of repetitive work, like hunting for highlights and trimming every single silence yourself. This is where AI tools specifically designed to automate those most tedious parts of your process finally come into play. One of the specific tools I have been leaning on heavily for quick clip generation and automatic publishing is optimized for this exact scenario. It is built to find those viral, high-energy moments, instantly turn them into ready-to-post clips, and then automatically schedule them across all your chosen platforms. Let me quickly walk you through what a typical productive session with this software actually looks like from start to finish. You simply upload your entire long recording, whether it's just audio or full video, and the system immediately starts analyzing the content for you. It actively searches for key engagement signals, such as where the energy spikes or where a concise, impactful punchline might land. This is the auto-editing feature in full effect, suggesting a whole set of short clips that are already formatted perfectly for different aspect ratios. You can get 60-second vertical versions and 45-second horizontal variants without ever having to do the heavy lifting of manual resizing yourself. For me, this specific automated output is the single biggest time saver in my entire content pipeline. Instead of scrolling around for an entire hour trying to find good bits, I get 15 to 25 suggested clips in just a matter of minutes. However, you still need to maintain mindfulness regarding the pacing you want for each specific final clip. If you are aiming for a very fast, punchy edit, suitable for a modern TikTok reel, you can simply select a much tighter pacing setting. Conversely, if you need something that feels more conversational for a YouTube teaser, you pick a mid-tempo option so the AI leaves in a bit more connective context. This control ensures the resulting clips don't all feel like they were generated from one bland, one-size-fits-all template. You have the flexibility to apply a dedicated vertical first strategy for your mobile platforms, or select audio first if you are prepping simple promos for your podcast feed. A question creators often raise revolves around the final audio quality, especially if someone recorded on a basic laptop microphone. The tool's automatic editing pipeline applies essential basic normalization and noise leveling, so clips sound perfectly listenable right out of the gate. For those moments demanding true studio-grade polish, I still advise running the raw file through a dedicated audio cleanup utility. Here's the critical trade-off. Those deep dive audio tools excel when you want one perfect episode, but this system focuses entirely on achieving scale quickly. It gets dozens of social-ready clips sounding good enough immediately, saving the deeper audio work only for the very few clips that truly warrant it. Handling crosstalk and awkward pauses is another major pain point that this technology effectively solves for you. The auto editor smartly detects speaker changes and can trim or isolate the single most relevant speaker for any given short clip. If you notice a cutoff feels slightly too abrupt and loses crucial context, you can easily nudge the clip boundaries manually in seconds. That small amount of human micro-editing is usually less than a minute per clip, when you only have to apply it to your very top-performing suggestions. Captions and auto-generated thumbnails are also managed, which is fantastic since captions are practically mandatory viewing on social platforms today. The automatic captions are fully editable, allowing you to swiftly fix the occasional transcription quirk that the AI might have missed. You can also easily apply branded caption styles, select preferred fonts, and choose if the text appears as a simple overlay or as richer, dedicated subtitle blocks. For the crucial thumbnail, the system offers auto-suggested frames and a quick export function, so you aren't hunting for that perfect still shot. A feature I absolutely cannot overstate the value of for growth is the seamless auto-schedule function. Here is the honest truth. Posting consistently across platforms matters far more to the algorithm than posting a single, hyper-perfect clip every other month. You simply set the posting frequency, say 3 clips per week for every channel, and the AI automatically queues and publishes content according to your established cadence. This powerful automation frees up your creative energy to focus purely on your content strategy instead of tedious calendar micromanagement. Pair that functionality with the content calendar, and you gain one central place to preview exactly what is going out and easily swap dates if needed. It represents the difference between saying, "I really should publish more," and having your socials constantly fed with audience-ready material. Now, how does this approach stack up against a full-featured recorder and editor suite like Riverside? Riverside is indeed awesome. It provides you with individual, high-quality local tracks and robust audio tools for deep noise removal. If your primary goal is full production value, think live streaming, multi-camera recording, or final master episode polishing, then a digital audio workstation, or Riverside, might be your right choice. But for the task of rapidly repurposing hours of long-form content into a flood of short, shareable clips, that heavy-duty solution often feels slower and more cumbersome. This specialized tool, on the other hand, is architected entirely around discoverability and massive scale, not deep restoration. A realistic workflow I actively use involves recording with decent mics, uploading the file, letting it scan for suggested clips, and then quickly reviewing the top picks. Next, I tweak the few that need boundary corrections or minor caption adjustments, select a thumbnail, and finally hit that auto-schedule button. For a single 75-minute episode I recorded last month, I had 22 platform-specific clips fully queued and scheduled in under 30 minutes. 30 minutes to generate 3 weeks' worth of social content that genuinely is a game changer when you are operating as a solo creator. Here are a few practical editing tips to keep in mind while you are working with the auto-generated segments. If the AI leaves silences that feel too long, let it trim them. But always confirm that you haven't lost important conversational context where a pause sets up a joke. When someone is recorded on a laptop, consider a light equalization boost on the low mids if their voice sounds thin, or export for deeper cleanup if needed. When two people speak simultaneously, always prefer clips where one person has a clear, single-speaker punchline, as those perform much better on social feeds. Use different caption styles, like one for vertical TikTok and another for YouTube, so your text overlay never blocks the main subject in different aspect ratios. One final note. Any tool is only as good as the strategy you bring to it, so use this for scale to quickly generate many different hypotheses. Test different titles, captions, and opening seconds in the wild, and then take the proven winners to polish them perfectly in your dedicated audio workstation. Do not let the pursuit of perfect be the enemy of getting many good, consistent posts out into the world this week. If you're curious, try this simple experiment. Take one long episode, auto-generate 20 clips, schedule them for a month, and compare that engagement to manually editing just 4 clips. You will very likely find that you reach a significantly wider audience with drastically less personal effort expended in the process. So yes, great sound and tight edits always matter. But if you are a creator looking to truly scale your reach, your real win is consistent creation and publishing. This specific system makes that workflow entirely painless through its auto-editing, auto-scheduling, and centralized content calendar features. It isn't trying to replace your heavy-duty editors for one-off studio masters, but for turning long content into a steady stream. It's the fastest path available. If you're curious to optimize further, drop a comment below telling me what you record, podcasts, lectures, or interviews, and I will suggest a tailored 30-minute workflow. Try putting the auto-schedule function to work for just 1 week, and I promise you will immediately see how quickly your overall content workload shrinks. Thank you so much for watching this breakdown, and now go get happy clipping your amazing content.